Hello, viewers and friends. Um, so we are back with in another video. Where again I wanted to share more about Ketu because I I went through Ketu Mahadasha and also having prior knowledge like how Ketu Mahadasha would be. Still, what happened to me during Ketu Mahadasha, actually I never expected. So these are like some of the new things happened to me which I knew that could happen during Ketu. First of all, like when Ketu Mahadasha started, I was thinking, oh, people say Ketu Mahadasha is bad or something, but my Ketu Mahadasha is so good. Like, I'm so happy. I feel so content. Nothing is going on, and that was like, in Ketu Mahadasha started, good thing happened. Good thing happened, and then my Ketu Mahadasha started in October Ketu, and then I think in May, I think by March or by March or something, Venus had already started. So yeah, like whole time I was happy, I was content, and I knew that Ketu is going on, but I never thought that Ketu is doing. Actually, on the contrary, I was thinking the Ketu is very good for me, and actually that was the big misunderstanding which we have, and that happens throughout Ketu Mahadasha, like until it finishes off. You keep on getting these good things happening to you, and and it happens after a long period, like that you're not happy, and nothing is working well. Then all of a sudden something works well, then you feel maybe Ketu is done with me, and maybe Ketu want to do something, give me a new direction or something. Then again something nice happens, but then again after a year the Ketu shows, that thing which happened a year ago, actually it was just testing again. I was just again testing you. So yeah, so this is what happened, during Ketu Mahadasha, that 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 things keep on happening, and you keep on feeling again and again that maybe Ketu is done with me, and then but that was actually Ketu's testing phase, or you can say, like it's like showing you again, because Ketu give you lesson, and Ketu also want to test you that did you learn something from that lesson, because the main thing Ketu wants to teach you is detachment, that in this world nothing is yours. Like one day everything will be gone, so you don't have to be possessive. You have to change your attitude towards things, towards relationships, and those things Ketu teaches you. And it depends where your Ketu is located in your birth chart, so which I'll definitely try to talk in later videos, like where I can talk about like Ketu in each house. But yeah, like mostly Ketu Dasha, and it also depends when your Ketu Dasha comes. Like if it comes very early, you're still, no matter how old your soul is, but you're still very very young. Like you're very young in this lifetime at least. So when it comes in 20s, or like even like before 20s, like if it coming like really early, I think that will affect your parents but not you. But if it's coming like after 18, or like that's your teen years, like I would say after 15 or 16, that it will give you trouble. 20, 30, so that's like you're in your mid phase if Ketu. So it depends when your Ketu is coming. If your Ketu is coming really towards the end of your age, you might experience more like health issues, like relationship issues. Maybe people will not be same like the way they used to be same when you were in your middle age or younger age. And if it's coming like after 30s or 40s, maybe you have midlife crisis or things like that. So yeah, so and also Ketu's age is 48. Like Ketu matures, like Rahu matures at 42, and Ketu matures at 48. And these two planets are the planets which are like matures later in life, because they are kind of, they give you that illusion whole life. And Rahu is illusion, but Ketu is the reality, which which we already learned, but we are not aware. We are just running towards Ketu. So you stay in that illusion. So if Rahu and Ketu are strong in your birth chart, I would say, like, your life may be having ups and downs until really Ketu matures. So after that, hopefully, you know because if you see Saturn, like Saturn is 35, it matures at that time, and Venus is very early, Sun is also early, Moon is also, like, early, same with Mercury. So all these good planets, big planets, they all matures before, and Saturn is the only one who matures at 35. So but Rahu Ketu, like, if they are like strong in your chart, they are located as strong houses, and especially if it's 1 or 7, or like 3 or 4, like it's in the middle houses. So that's your life will be having ups and downs until for at least 48. So after that, you will know the reality of the people, know the reality of the life, and how life is lived, what's the reality of this world. So that's like the main lesson Ketu teaches you. But then again and again, Ketu will keep on coming back, testing your knowledge, testing what you learned during Ketu Mahadasha. And this could happen in your Venus also. If you're still showing those signs of possessiveness, and those, like, the signs of, like, feeling attachment towards things, toward these worldly things, towards people, again, Ketu is going to teach you the lesson. So be mindful. Ketu might come back. So the main reason Ketu comes is not just come for 7 years and that's it. No, Ketu wants you to make those permanent changes, because they are required for your soul to grow, and you have to make those changes. And Ketu keep on texting you, testing you, sorry. It will keep on testing you until you are fully, aware that, yeah, this is how the life should be. And Ketu is like, Ketu say, okay, you first time you didn't learn, it's okay. Second time, again, same thing happened, then you will learn. You will eventually learn. So yeah, that's why I say, like, during Ketu Madasha, try not to see something which is shining as a diamond. So try to always see pros and cons of anything, and not fully detached, not just like, always chanting and always going to temple and things like that. The main thing is, like, you have to enlighten your soul. So I would definitely recommend to do those things, and your Ketu Madasha will go through easily. I know 7 years is like a lot of time. And also health wise, Ketu gives trouble. Ketu gives trouble to your bones, which never even you felt pain in your life or anything. So it will give you health trouble. Obviously you're mentally stressed, so that stress will show in your body. So you have to try not to overwork things. Try to give yourself a relaxing time. Try to spend that time with your friends or family, or try to spend that time with yourself, so you can work on yourself. So yeah, so these are some things that you can do during Ketu Mahadasha. And especially the skin allergy, which you never experience. You're using the best products, but you still get that allergy from the soap or like the lotion which you're using. All of a sudden you start getting it, no matter you're going to see the doctor, skin doctor, and that they're giving you things, you're applying, it gets better, but then again it comes back. So again, it has something to do with maybe liver or something, because the stress affects your whole body. So liver is one of them. Heart is, of course, your heart is when you're under stress, and it could also give little depression, more depression. So you have to be aware of those signs. I would definitely say, like, try to save money, whatever money you can. Don't try to spend money. If sometimes, like, during Ketu Mahadasha, like Venus comes in, or Venus Rahu Ketu sorry, Venus yeah, Ketu Rahu Venus comes, you start spending money on your things and stuff. So try not to spend a lot of money. I would say definitely, because money will definitely help to get through Ketu Madasha. So yeah, so you can try those things. And hopefully this information, this is not just like my experience. I have seen this with other people who I have talked to, I've spoken to, you know, that this is actually the thing which happens, you know, all of them, no matter where their Ketu is sitting. So yeah, it could be more or less, but these things, these are the main things which will definitely happen. So I hope this video you know, helps or guide people who are going through Ketu or who will be having Ketu coming. So you don't have to stress yourself a lot. Just you know, look at Ketu Mahadasha as with peace in your mind. I know so many things going around you, but then you have to know that you have to go through that Ketu Mahadasha, and then only you can go to Venus. So yeah, so try to use these things during Ketu Mahadasha, and hopefully that helps you. Okay, thank you. So that was my analysis for Ketu again, and hopefully this video helps some people. So if you really like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.